As school nights approach, teens and young people in one part of Cincinnati could find themselves in trouble with police if they stay out too late. Green Township is putting a curfew in place, and those who violate it will be cited. Local 12's Larry Davis live now to tell us how it all works. Larry.
Hi, Curtis. Well, up until now, there was no law on the books requiring teens here to be off the street. But now, if you're 16 or 17, you have to be in by 12:30. If you're 15 or under, your curfew is 11:30. And a lot of people like the idea. With summer vacation drawing to a close, Kerrianne Giacci took in a round of putt-putt with the grandkids today. The new Green Township teen curfew was news to her, but she thinks it's good news.
I think it's a good idea. It depends on what the kids are doing and where they're at.
Her granddaughter, Lindsay Roberto, has no problem with the law requiring teens to be home at a certain time.
Well, I think it's actually a good idea, considering what all the teenagers are doing nowadays.
Green Township Police Chief Bart West says his officers are seeing more and more teens out late at night, some as young as 10.
Also, there was some concern amongst a lot of our police officers that since all their surrounding communities have curfews, that kids from other communities were coming into Green Township and congregating late at night.
Neighboring communities like Cheviot, Delhi, and Coleraine have curfews, so their kids often come to Green Township for a late evening. Parents and their teens doing back-to-school shopping today also welcome news of a curfew.
Not with her, no. She's pretty good. And they do a lot of sleepovers. If they're going to be out, they'll just sleep over their friend's house. You wouldn't have a problem with it, would you?
I don't go out that often anyways.
I don't think that you need to be out at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night unless maybe you're coming home from a job or maybe a sporting event or something like that.
All agree the curfew should keep the kids safe.
Sometimes they struggle with something to do, so then that's what gets them into trouble. So, no, I would definitely think keep them safe.
I know when I have to be in, and I have to stick to that. And you should definitely be home before you get in trouble.
And Curtis, the township says it will be monitoring this new curfew in the weeks and months ahead just to see if anything needs to be tweaked along the line here. But some of the parents we talked to say that this is good news for them because now they can say that this is not my curfew, this is now the law. Live in Green Township, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Curtis, back to you.
It was always the law in my house. Larry, thank you. Those who violate the curfew will be cited to juvenile court, and it will be up to the court to determine punishment.